So today we're going to be doing something a little different from normal, and we're going to be playing a game, but not just any game. We're going to be playing Vim Killer Sheep, which was created to show off some of the new features added to Vim 8.2. So if you're new to this channel, remember to subscribe and ding the little bell icon down below because it'll really help the channel out. I'm aiming for 1,000 subs, and any help would be really appreciated. So now that's out of the way, let's get started. Good afternoon everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So I know before someone mentions it, this video is very late, just whatever. There's only like 1 or 2 videos on YouTube about it at this point, so even though it's late, I'm still going to assume that a lot of people don't know about this already. So this is the GitHub page for Vim Killer Sheep. So it's just a silly little game. There's nothing too special about this. You're not going to learn anything interesting in this video. All you're going to see is me play this game and basically talk about it. So basically what this shows off is pop-up windows with colors and masks, text properties to highlight text, and sound. Now, I don't actually have the sound module installed in my version of Vim. I think it just doesn't come with the Arch version, at least at this stage. If it does, and I just somehow don't have it installed, then let me know how to actually get that. But I don't have sound, and I don't have any way to actually get sound working because one of the alternatives is an OS X fix, one is a Pulse audio fix, and the other one I can't even find the package for. So we're just going to go forward without sound. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is actually check which version of Vim you actually have installed. I don't have what it says is the lowest minimum version, so if we have a look, I'll just try to run it with nvim because that actually doesn't support it. So if we actually run it right now, you'll see that it says I need version 8.1.1705. So nvim's not going to work for it, but regular Vim will. So I technically don't have 8.2, but it does support most of the features that I need to have, so it will work. So if I go vim --version, so if I look at the version number, so it's 8.1, but I've got the 1-2268 patch installed, and on my system, that seems to be enough to actually get it to work. So the only thing that doesn't work is the sound. And I don't really care about that, but I guess if you want to show off that feature, then you're going to need that module installed. You might be able to get a different version of Vim, maybe for wherever the source code for Vim is stored. You can probably do it, or maybe there's an Arch package for Vim that has the actual modules correctly installed, but anyway, let's just go ahead with this. This version will work. So 8.1 with the 1-2268 patch. So the first thing we're going to want to do is bring up our vimrc. So in here, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to install a plugin. So I'm using Vimplug. I would recommend using Vimplug as well because it's just a better plugin manager. So what we're going to need is we're going to need to install this plugin right here. So plug Vim/Killer Sheep. So if you've never worked with Vimplug before, I've got a video on how to use it. Go check out that video. But basically, if you just drop this line into your Vimplug box thingy between these 2 lines here, that will install the plugin. Then, it'll let you install the plugin at least. So now we bring up Vim again. So you have to close it after you actually add it into Vim. Then what we need to do is we need to run plug install, not capital there. So plug install. So capital and plug, capital and install. We run that. It'll try to update all of my plugins. If you don't have the plugin already installed, then it will try to install it. So now if we quit out of Vim again, what we can do here is we can actually run the Killer Sheep command. So if we bring Vim back up, I will just close that off so I can show you what this looks like without anything in the background. So there are 2 versions of this command. You've got the kill command and the kill command. So the reason that kill is there is because there might be some random plugin that has something named kill in it. So I don't have anything that conflicts with it, but we'll write the full version out just for the sake of you guys. So because I'm zoomed in too much, it's now thinking that my terminal is too small. So if I try to zoom out, and let's try that again. So kill. So obviously you can also do the shorter version if you have nothing that conflicts with it. So we're just going to write out that version. There we go. So as you can see, we have pop-up windows here, we have colors, and we also have masks. And if I had the sound module actually installed, then I would also have the sound also playing. So there's nothing really too special about this. It's just a kind of a neat little game to show off some of the new features in Vim. It's not really a great game. It's really, really easy, and there's nothing really too special to say about it besides that. So another cool thing with this is you can actually play it with some text in the background. So let's bring up the Vim RC, and then actually we'll leave that there as well. And now we run kill again, and so this is the cool thing about it being a pop-up window. So this gives it a better look at it. So all of those sheep we saw are also pop-up windows because, as we can see, they are going over what's happening there. It's a little laggy because, you know, Vim's not exactly a game engine and all that, but it's kind of a cool proof of concept to show, look, we have pop-up windows now. This is what you can do with them. Don't actually write a game in Vim. It's a very bad idea. It's quite slow, but hey, I'm sure someone has some productive use for using pop-up windows and for using colors. Now, you might run into a slight difficulty if you're using NVim in particular, and you've got your two Vim RCs actually linked together. So I had a line in my Vim RC that actually was breaking it. So if we bring that back up, so if we look in here, I had the, where was it? The set term GUI colors activated. So I'm guessing that regular Vim doesn't support this, because if we run that like that, what's going to happen is Vim's going to be a little weird looking. That's NVim again. Let's actually bring up the correct version of Vim, vim.vimrc. So as you can see, I've lost all of my color. I'm guessing that's just because regular Vim doesn't actually support the set GUI term colors. I think I was using that for, I can't remember which of the plugins. There's one in here. Oh no, it was NVim Colorizer. So that was a plugin that would let me show little color blocks within my NVim for showing off, like, say if I've got like some hex value in there, what does that color represent? That's what that was doing. And I'm guessing that just doesn't work in regular Vim. So if you're experiencing no colors like that, that's how you would go about fixing that. So just either delete the line or comment it out. I probably should just maintain two different Vim RCs for regular Vim and NVim, but I never actually use regular Vim, so it's probably not too important. So I just realized that I completely skipped over what you actually needed to look at within the Vim version thing. So I just went over the actual version number, but I didn't show you the modules you needed to have installed. So if we look at the GitHub page here, it says we need text prop and sound, or the alternative is to have AF play, PA play. PA play is for pulse audio, or CVLC. So I don't know what package CVLC is in. If someone knows, then let me know, because that's another alternative I could have used to have sound support. So what you're going to want to look for within this version here is obviously the version number, which I went over before, but you also need to look for text prop and see that I have a plus next to that, so that means my version is supported. And also you need to have sound with a plus next to it. I don't, but as I said, there are these alternatives, but this is for OS X, I believe. This is pulse audio, and I don't even have a remote idea what this is. So if we also look in here, I have term GUI colors supported with regular Vim, so I'm not exactly sure what's happening. There might just be some weird reason why it's not working. Maybe it has to do with ST, maybe it has to do with some other random part of the dependency chain. I'm not really sure why that doesn't work, but if you're experiencing the same problem that I was having where I wasn't having any colors, make sure you disable term GUI colors. So if you like this video, remember to smash that like button and leave me a comment down below letting me know what you think. Videos like this are just really easy to make. I can just turn the camera on and just start recording. I don't really need to think about anything. I can just make the video and just go about my day. So if you want to see more videos like this, remember to subscribe and ding the little bell icon down below, because it'll really help the channel out. I'm aiming for 1,000 subs, and any help would be really appreciated. Up on that corner, I've got the playlist this video's in. I reckon it'll be something like Vim tutorials. Yeah, that's probably a good spot for it. Down below, I've got my library, so if you want to see my videos on a platform that isn't YouTube, that's the best place to go for that. I think it's the only place, yes, the only place right now. I might go to another platform at some point, but right now, library is the only platform outside of YouTube that I'm actually using for video. Also down below, I've got my Discord, so if you want to chat with me, that's the best place to go for that. Obviously, you can chat within the comment section on YouTube, but if you want to have a longer conversation, then Discord's probably the best place to go for that. I've also got my support links down below, so if you want to support the channel, that's the best place to go for that. I have, I think, a couple of crypto wallets, a PayPal, and a Patreon. So any of those will be really appreciated. Obviously, you don't have to support the channel if you don't want to, because all the videos will remain available for free. And lastly, I've got my Twitter and my Mastodon, which is the best place to go for video updates. And I think that's pretty much everything for me, so I'm out.